So, what can you do to help yourself professionally? What can we do? Well, number one, let's turn off the news. I want you to get excited about learning something about your business. That is what I want you to focus on. Online traffic is way up. We know that, and the buyers are out there. So, I was reading about and thinking about, new ways to market land for sale. But you know what? Sometimes, right now, we don't necessarily need that. Our old ways are working just fine. We just to make sure that we're posting things and getting them out there. Because guess what? The same tools that we were using, people are selling land off Facebook. They're selling land off TikTok. They're selling land off Instagram, all kinds of places. Now you've got more eyes on your property. So you may not necessarily have to learn a new tool. It wouldn't hurt. Just make sure you're really effectively using all the ones that we already know about. So a couple things too I want to say. I want to make sure this so helps my mojo. Professionally and personally, reach out to other people. We do that, like I said, with my team every single day. We have video chats where we see each other, we connect. We do it every week with our members. We always have. Now it's even more important. And I'm having so much fun every week. Steve and I get to see new members, well, not new members, but members of Land Academy and House Academy that weren't able to join us on our Thursday afternoon calls and webinars, and now they can. So it's really kind of nice that we can connect there. And the other thing that's kind of funny that we're going to start doing with our friends is do Zoom parties. We were on one Wednesday night for our friend's birthday. It was so darn funny. We started off at 6:30 p.m. with a glass of wine in each of our hands, just toasting my friend Marcy and singing happy birthday to her. And then by the end of the, evening, it was 3 hours later, we all forgot to eat. We had so much fun. We were still laughing and joking and getting more everybody was leaving to get more bottles of wine and sit down and just have fun with our friends. And it was really, really good. So it sounds weird, but do it. And I would love to see Land Academy groups doing it. Steve and I were talking about, gosh, can we do this with our Land Academy people without getting it huge? So if you want to do one, if you do it for Land Academy, and hey, send us an invite. If I'm around, I'll have a glass of wine with you guys and say hi. I think that'd be really fun. So please keep us in the loop. That's really, really good. So that's what we're doing. The other thing I want to say, this really helps. This really helps with me and my mood too, is doing something for other people. Boy, it's a really big pick me up, even if it's just finding a cause online to donate to. Uh, Stephen got involved helping our local community with all of the restaurant workers around that. I mean, a small percentage of restaurants stayed open here that are doing takeout and delivery. A lot of them just said it's not worth the effort. I watched a few try to do it, and they just recently said, I can't do it. It's not working money wise, and they stopped. So he's been donating money to that. I'm coming up with ways to feed some of our first responders in the area. That's one thing that makes me feel really good. So, gosh, whatever it is, find a way to give back, because that will really, really help. Something funny that I did actually the other day, I was in one of uh, Seth's groups. Seth Williams, RE Tipster is a good friend of ours, and I was in one of his Facebook groups the other day, and I saw a guy had some questions about a property, and we just I said, hey. He's trying to do his due diligence on the property. I don't know who he is, and I don't think he knew who I was. But I just said, if you want my help, I'll help you. And I basically did a quick little free consulting Zoom chat. Would you do this deal with this guy? Just for fun. It was just kind of made me feel good, and I was able to help the guy out. So, especially those of you members that have been around for a while, help out somebody. Do a little. Even though you don't do consulting, you don't want to do consulting, but if it's an area that you know really well, maybe help somebody out. It'll really make your day and their day. So thank you. So what's the end result here, for me? Whew, I tell you, waking up and again, telling myself I had to do that. I literally just walk around saying, snap out of it. If I start to go there, I'm having more fun. I'm enjoying my business. I'm not watching much TV, and that makes me feel really good. I am plenty busy, and I'm not staring at the fridge because I know it's kind of funny. I see even some comments in here. It's pretty easy to go, well, what's for lunch? And then by 2 o'clock, you're like, well, what's for dinner? Because we're all looking for stuff to do. And I get it. I understand.